Good evening, everybody. Late night with Nicko and Julie.
Finally made it. We finally made it.
We finally did make it. It's a little bit after midnight here in Panama City Beach, Florida.
That's where we are.
And that's where we are. We had a long, long day. Everybody went home from the long weekend, and
Long day.
I believe summer's actually started here. I think we've had some interesting guests, I would have to say, and
Some really nice ones.
yeah, it's a really nice one. That's correct. Um,
It's hard to tell though. I mean, the two that we met,
oh yeah,
Lacey, and we still don't know his name.
Lacey and Ken.
Yeah, Barbie and Ken, Lacey and Ken. Except for Lacey's got dark hair.
Yeah, I don't think I caught his name. I don't remember.
He
I
never
probably
told
did.
He didn't tell us.
He might have, and I just had so much going on. They came in a little bit before checkout time or check-in time, like everybody does here. It's an
There's
accommodation
no such
that
thing
we.
as check-in time.
There's no, it says that we have it. We have rules that don't even apply to anything anymore.
No pets. Really? How come I have to scrape dog shit off the floor all the time then if there's no pets?
It's interesting, but they were.
Just
I
saying.
helped. I was supposed to. I got sidetracked.
Sorry.
Somebody had come in these nice people had shown up, and right prior to that, I had a customer come up and ask me or trade in 8 towels for one of the rooms, and I said, "Yeah, I'll bring it right over to you." "Yeah, just drop it in." He said, "You sure you don't want to give it to me?" I said, "No, I'll bring it over to you." And I never got there because I ended up showing Lacey and her husband a room and or two, and they went up front, and I said, "Look, if you stay here, we're gonna make this as comfortable as possible for you, but it's gonna take us about a half hour to."
Call girls and
Yeah, it's taking us about a half hour to get this room together,
at least because Julie's in there cleaning.
no,
No.
that would be me. Anyway, anyway, long story short, that they ended up staying and picking it. Well, I showed them a room, and then
Several rooms.
the front desk ended up giving them the same exact room, but it was not the room I showed them. So anyway, it worked out.
Well, they looked at a couple rooms.
Yeah, they looked at 2 of them, 124 with the king size, and then also they looked at 120, and they ended up with 116. So 120,
well, because
116.
they saw me how hard I was cleaning that room, and they're like, "Well, it must be clean. It's got to be great." And I
Right.
harassed them, and they said, "Oh, we like harassment. We're going to stay."
Yeah,
Told
I hadn't got to that point. I said, well, my wife's around here somewhere, and I think she's down there in this room. I said, she's really sweet, and when I'm not around, and
When I'm not around.
so I mean, when you guys meet her, if we're not together, then you understand when she's really sweet. Then when you see each other, we're just going to look at it being like we're so aggravated. We just want to
Well, that's why we work at opposite sides.
spray each other with Pine Sol or something. Yeah.
Pine Sol Wars. Oh my god.
Yeah. Well, anyway, they ended up. They're very generous. They were going out. We suggested a restaurant here, local here. It's Hammerhead Fred's, and we said to them, "Look, we don't really suggest too many restaurants to people, and
Because we don't get out much. We don't really know what's good. No. That's true, actually.
Yeah.
But that's one place we have been that's good.
yeah,
And everybody that I send there comes back and has enjoyed it. And
Yeah.
it's moderately priced, and the food is really good.
it is. So I was standing across the parking lot doing my garbage duty, and all of a sudden I get called over, and I'm not sure how that even came up. They were leaving.
Yeah, and she said they were going out to dinner, and did we want something? Can we bring you back, something, an appetizer or, a meal or anything? Do you guys need anything?
I'm at that point. I can't even function because we've already put in, I don't know, 13 hours, maybe
I
14.
don't know, a lot.
Doesn't matter.
It was a tough day, and we were both really tired. And I looked at poor Nicko walking across the parking lot, and I thought, is he going to make it over here? Because I thought you were just going to pass out. And I thought, these people just look at us just working, and I said, either we look really hungry or we look like we're about to die.
Yeah.
Because they're like, let us feed you. Stop. And they was just really thoughtful. They said, well, you've been so nice to us, and we just want to, do something.
They're very generous.
Yeah.
Very nice offering, and of course we
Chow down when they.
yeah, we've sent them to a family-oriented restaurant, and they have to cook tonight.
No,
That was the best tip all day, I think.
I think.
Yeah, and just great people. So anyway, they're new subscribers, and thanks for subscribing, and ring that bell. you'll be notified anytime that we're back here live. Um, so
That's how we get our subscribers. We harass people that come to. That's
you're
pretty
working on
smart.
it. Yeah, see,
No.
she didn't know she was out there promoting it. The way she's promoting it is even better. We just don't have to go very far to promote it. I mean,
Well, we can't go
we've
very
got
far.
we've got a wealth of people for Julie to harass.
I love it. I love it.
And again, we want to thank Takedown Man for the production and being able to put this up for us and give us the tools and the opportunity to be able to do this because we enjoy doing this every night.
We do. We do. I think tomorrow night we might not be here. I don't know. 'Cause I might have to kidnap poor Nicko and bound him up and tie him to the bed or somewhere. I mean, I've got to, get some time alone with this man. I might have to just kidnap you. So if you don't see him, that would be why.
So I hope,
he'll be bound. He'll be bound.
Anyway, I guess we're going to take tomorrow night off.
That's it.
So anyway, thanks for shouting that out, Julie.
You're welcome, like you did last week.
Yes.
Because we're supposed to take tonight off, but we didn't. So I thought maybe we'd take tomorrow. No, we don't necessarily have to. I mean, I don't have to. I don't know. I don't have anything to tie you up with yet. But
are you kidding me? You got plenty of stuff to tie me up with. Anyway, we'll figure that out. Here's the most interesting thing. It'd be like going to commercial. We'll be back in a brief moment.
Pause that. Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway.
And hopefully,
or we might just pass out and just sleep for like 6 days.
I think we probably could.
That's possible. So, I mean...
It's amazing we wake up at all.
Yes. It is. You think so?
Yeah. I mean, we have friends in high places, but,
yeah, but you sleep pretty darn good. I mean, tonight I just got... I woke up yesterday.
It's one big long day.
The day before yesterday now. Yeah, it was definitely one big long... And it's... believe me, it's a lot of fun, and it's also...
he works so hard.
A reward maybe in the end of this for us
somewhere,
eventually.
which doesn't kill us, right?
That's right.
And like I said last night, unless I dropped dead in the parking lot.
Yeah, you better not do that because.
Who would do the show?
No, not that. I mean, not just that. I mean, I have to push you around the cart all day long and find somebody to replace you.
Plus, like I said, there would be flies now.
Could you imagine if that happened though? I mean,
what?
This would be chaotic here. I wouldn't be able to do that without you. Let's not talk about that. That was kind of like morbidly sad, yeah. Anyway.
All right, so let's talk about the flies.
Oh,
no, they're not
really.
just pesky; they're obnoxious. These little. So when like I said, I get them in the bathroom, and I'm like, that's it. It's you and me, guys, and I usually end up winning that battle when I get them in the bathroom.
I think that
there's one that's flying around right here right now that's about to die.
Well, he'll die, yeah. But I think we found the solution of why and.
Oh, the reason?
Yeah, I mean, I have to.
I agree.
I think it really is what
the culprit.
Yeah, I believe that's right.
Yeah, we couldn't figure out where they were coming from and why it was just
in
our
every
motel.
Single room.
Yeah, every single room in our motel, not across the street because I went across to do some investigative work, and they're not across the street.
Yeah.
And it's not Panama City Beach. It is just.
Yeah, this place. Yeah.
And we shower. I mean, we can't. There's no dead rodents anywhere. Nothing. Unless there's that person we killed, that dead body.
Oh, you're so funny. When did that happen? Huh? I don't understand. I don't remember that. But you got to be on your own with that.
Well,
she's always had plotting for murder for some reason. I don't know why.
What?
Yeah, you should be on there right down, and you're just gonna go like that.
Oh, that. Okay.
Yeah, she's like, you get 1-on-1. It's pretty cool.
I'm not plotting murder.
Well, no. She's like a really...
see it? Do you see it? Can you see that fly?
Yeah, I see it. I did.
It's going to be dead by the time
it hit my elbow. I think it fell on the ground.
Like I was trying to take a nap the other day, and there was just that one. He kept landing. But we did read that it was a myth that they do not throw up. So it's a good thing.
Go ahead and tell them what they do, though. You.
No, I was trying to take a nap, but it was on my forehead and then my shoulder and then my leg, and I was just that one is all it takes to really piss you off when you're trying to take a nap. I'm like, I got 20 minutes. Go away.
I always think about how No, I think about if I was a fly and I came and I was pestering you to wake you up, what would you do? See, this is where she gets creative. And I like this part about her. It's like, she was thinking about taking a pin or a butter knife and using that utensil to murder our boss
Oh,
in
it was
the
a
artery.
screwdriver.
Yeah, a screwdriver. Yeah, I never realized
Violent.
how violent you could be.
Well, it was the only thing I had handy because I'm carrying my
Oh,
caddy
you
around,
had
and
it
I've
in
got
your hand.
no.
Yeah.
The only thing I had handy that was sharp because I carry my caddy around, and I've got what Arm and Hammer, and I've got brushes and scrubs and towels. I mean, nothing could really hurt except for that screwdriver that Phillips had that would, you know.
That would be brutal. I mean,
I would, yeah.
okay, that's just interesting. But I know she's not that way. She's too sweet.
It's a joke.
It's definitely a joke.
She's not that sweet, but it is a joke. Oh gosh. Watch it happen, and I'll be like, oh, I set myself. I swear I didn't do it. Oh.
Well, you'd be on your own then. Again, it was either it seems morbid that you're going through these processes. But you know what? You sleep well, and
yeah, because I have
you dream
clear
about
conscience.
unicorns and angels and all that kinds of stuff.
No, I dream about
Rooms.
you.
Sweet. You're
I
dreaming
don't
about me
dream
the
a
other
whole
night.
lot.
She says about aliens, and then I was thinking, she goes, "Oh, and I was dreaming about you," and I was like, "Am I an alien?"
Well, sometimes. Aliens.
So glad we get to catch up today.
I know.
Yeah.
This is really going to get to sit and talk to you.
That's
I haven't
true.
talked to him all day.
Yeah,
Hardly.
it's about.
I mean, I see you quite a bit, but not.
It's like going by the water cooler. But really, not much of any gossip. Should we gossip about ourselves? I mean,
No.
no.
No. What's going on in each room?
Yeah. That's true.
You think so and so is doing this and so and so is doing that, and
That's true.
we're talking about how do you say, not loose women, but ladies that are profiting.
Oh yes, yes.
They're profiting. How do you?
No, it's prostitution.
Okay, well that's what it is.
They're not anything a deep awful or anything like that.
It's very subtle. They're very
it's
usually.
Yeah, I
Because
guess.
I don't catch it because I don't pay. I'm
Yeah,
I'm
well,
not as aware as you are.
Yeah, well, because you don't. Yeah, you're staying steady on what you're supposed to be doing, and I'm trying to stay
You're
steady on
watching
what.
all the women. No, okay. It's a joke. You just catch more.
Yeah, I have to watch the surroundings. There's things that you have to watch around here, and that's a very important thing to do now in the society you're living in. You have to be aware. That's for sure.
He said, I think so and so is, and I was like, well, I'll have to check that out. I'll let you know. But then, people that have been here in the past, when I look back at it, I'm like, yeah, well, that probably was going on, and that probably was going on. And I was telling about a time before Nick, way back when, and before Nicko, and it was in Memphis, and we were trying to figure out how to make money, and it was one night, late night, and we're like, how are we gonna make some money? And so we came up with this idea.
You wanted to become a whore?
No.
No.
Well, I guess it was kind of, it was a sexual money-making escapade, as it were. And so it was called Hummers on Wheels.
Hummers on Wheels. With hoodies on.
Well, no, this was, we didn't have hoodies, barely anything on. Hummers on Wheels, and it was like, we come to you and you come for us. Hummers on Wheels.
No, I know. This is interesting.
It was, we thought it was funny. What a catchy phrase.
It'd be like 250 Hummer.
Yeah, something like that.
Wow. Well,
think
people,
about it, I mean,
I've already went through this process.
Twice
I'm trying
now.
not to think about this.
Well, that was before you. I mean, there's twice now. There's the liquor delivery thing, and now Hummers on Wheels.
Licorice quicker.
Yeah, it depends on what you're doing.
I could go along with a little bit further, but I just can't go that further. She's a gutter girl.
I'm a hoodie whore, a huggy whore, and a gutter girl.
Yep.
But
it's a beautiful thing.
We thought that. If they had the right motivation, the monetary support.
Why didn't you just be the pimpette? Could have just pimped it out.
Well, I still can.
No, you can't.
Why?
No.
Because now I'm known.
Yeah, I mean, that
It
was
was that
it's just not right.
the well-known Hollywood Heidi Fleiss.
Oh, Heidi
I'll be
Fleiss,
the
yeah.
Heidi Fleiss of Panama City Beach.
Beautiful.
Hammers on
I
wheels.
think you'd have to get in line.
Well, probably. Probably.
Oh, well.
But I bet they don't drive to your. I bet they could. They probably do.
Anyway, it's a good day for all those girls out there. Tomorrow it's going to be raining at 80%, so they get to stay inside. And they're going to enjoy that extra cuddle time with the many friends that they may have.
Oh, speaking of.
Oh, yes. Here we go.
Speaking of cuddle time, I was talking last night about how I won that bet,
Mm-hmm.
fair and square,
Yeah, I
again.
agree to it.
And I wanted to trade one of my massages for something else, and you said we would talk about it later.
Mm-hmm.
And
I said I agree with you. That's fine.
Yeah, and what I wanted was just like 30 minutes of snuggling, just nothing sexual, just.
Let me just check my schedule here.
Just snuggling.
Snuggle
Just hold me for 30 minutes.
with hoodie or
Hoodie whore, yes.
gutter girl. Wait, it's
Gutter
not
girl.
like you got to pick one, because if I do one
Do I have to wear a hoodie?
and I do the other one, that's like 2 for 1. So you're not getting, like, it's only one person.
A snuggle with hoodie whore.
Well, I think.
No, well, the massage would be gutter girl. We'll have to check on that. But snuggling would be the hoodie whore, I think.
So there's going to be criteria of how I massage you?
Maybe.
All right, we're going to talk about this later. This is where we get to a little bit of. See, this is when I have to have a chat with her.
No, see. The first time we ever had something that went the wrong way, as it were,
Sideways.
sideways, and I wasn't real happy. And I said, "We need to have a chat. We need to have a chat." So, like when I get upset or something is ugly, I've heard to call it a chat. I need to have a chat with this Miss Rita about my monetary situation. And that is illegal. But, I never do. I haven't.
Yeah.
And I won't.
I don't get in trouble anymore. I've had too many chats.
Too many chats.
Just wore myself
Chatty
out.
Cathy, huh?
I just wore myself out.
Chatty Cathy. I'll wear you out, baby.
Yeah, here she is. Again, I mean, you're like you're in the 30s now, aren't you?
I think so. No one knows what that is.
It's okay.
And Crimson's not here, so we'll have to keep up. You're keeping up for him?
No, I'm sure.
I'm going to mark that down. 30. I'm at 30.
30 plus at least.
Remind me to tell you something later.
Okay. Well, we can get a break.
We can pause that thing. I'll probably forget if I don't write it down. Oh, yeah.
So, but anyway, I want to go back to the weather one more time for everybody that's actually leaving Panama City Beach. It's a good time to
Who's
leave.
leaving?
Or vacationing, you get to go home on an 80% chance of rain. Tomorrow's going to be a really
So be careful driving.
really slick and wet thunderstormy day. And for all the guests that have been here, thanks again. And I forgot to go to
You sound like a
good realnigganews.com. Check that out. That's one of our other sites that we have. Check out the right. Oh,
email?
no, not the email. Just check out the news that's in there. It's all written by
All his articles.
all his articles that have been pretty interesting. And if you have any comments on them, please comment on them. And we'd love to hear from you anyway.
I'm sorry to interrupt you.
She's gonna interrupt.
I do that. Yeah. When you were talking about, thank you for coming to see us, and it sounded like the captain of an airplane that was saying, we reached your destination. Thank you for flying Delta. I was just like, all right, Captain Anthony. So I'm Hoodie Whore, and you're Captain and Chef Anthony.
Yeah, okay.
But you sounded like an airplane pilot.
Did I really?
Yeah.
Well, anyway, that's part of that, I guess. I was trying to get my word in edgewise, and that's the only way sometimes I can do it. Like, monologues are monologues,
Yeah.
And when you do that, you have to be like that. I don't know. I have no idea.
No, it's neat. It's just, I was like, fly me. You sound like an airplane pilot.
Huh. All right. Doesn't take much to get a. See, now I'm a pilot. See.
Yeah.
See. Look at me.
Well, it won't be Goldilocks tomorrow, though.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Anyway, so what else did you find out today? I mean, you were looking at some things, and I wanted to talk about some of the upcoming events here in Panama City
I really
Beach.
didn't see.
And what we could do is go through that Chamber of Commerce and check that out. But you also were talking about the Hummers on Wheels. Let's check that. Hummers on Wheels. Welcome to you. You come for me. Whatever. Okay, check that one off. Hi.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, we all know. Well, the historical things actually happening with our president of the United States. We do a little bit of political
Yes.
stuff, but not very much. He's actually landed.
The eagle has landed, huh?
He has landed, and they're about to meet tomorrow, which would be Tuesday. And they're only. For some reason, it seems like it's just going to be for a day, or if the talks go well, it might be a couple days. There's so many pushbacks from the one side of the party, and the others are excited about it because this is definitely historic. I think the last time anybody ever met with a foreign leader
from North Korea.
Yeah.
Well, he's excited because he gets to stay in a resort he never thought he'd see.
Well, sure.
And who ended up paying? Did they decide who paid for that? They're just going to give him a pass. I bet Trump ran him a check under the table. I bet you.
That's some great questions. You need to find those facts out. I just know that the fact that this was a very, very long journey for our president. He had to do the the meeting with the foreign
Canada from Canada.
Yeah, what is
the
it?
G7.
The G7.
To legalize marijuana in Canada.
Yeah, that's the only thing he went there for. He's like,
I know.
They never brought it up, so he was so bored he didn't care about anything else.
So he started.
He didn't care about the dairy
trouble.
products or the honey or anything like that.
He's causing trouble.
But did you hear what happened though? So he got right before he left, he had a little small press conference and said that he felt that he left there and all his allies were really tight with him, and he said everything's going to be okay. And as soon as he took off, the French prime minister got up and says,
"We disagree now."
Well, he basically kind of stabbed him in the back and said, we don't like what's going on, and us Canadians are pretty nice people, but
He said the French guy. Oh, the Canadian.
Canadian.
Yeah.
Well, he kind of included everybody, and so it was just like a mixed reaction of what was said before he left.
Well, let's call him up and find out what he really thinks.
Yeah, you can tweet him with your twat. I mean, tweet or twat. Anyway, don't worry about it. You're not going to get paid.
I like that. I've never heard that.
I said it the other night too.
Oh my god. Gosh. Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
All right. I can write that down. That's good. This thing is making me mad.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Not much is going on actually here.
Well,
I tried to find events in Panama City Beach. We're here, but I mean, other than that, no.
Well, other than our events, but
it talks about
upcoming events.
Choose your language. Watch your language.
Yeah.
We at least 10,000 bouncing balls. That's New Year's Eve. What?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you have to choose. Okay, between June and July categories, or just search.
We are so unprepared this evening and this morning. This split day was a big day.
Because we're not supposed to be here on Sunday. That's why.
Yeah, but look, I said this to both of you last night and or the night before, and you looked at me as you were peeking outside the bathroom door of your woman cave and said, "Well, why aren't we?" And I said, "Okay, so you want to?" You're like, "Yeah," and then
it was sarcasm.
Oh.
You'd think he'd know by now.
Then we anyway, it worked out the way it worked out. So I was determined again because I did announce that we were going to be on probably late, and because Sunday is our late day. Usually, it's the hardest day for us during the week. It seems like they get harder and harder.
Well, because every day's becoming Sunday.
Yeah, it seems like it. But so what we
no events were found.
are going to do tomorrow night, we are going to take a break. I did look up.
Oh, are we?
Yeah, tomorrow night we're going to take a break. We have to.
They're going to kidnap you anyway.
Well, that's fine. I'll be. But
well, that's not why I want to kidnap you.
I know. Oh, you have to get me earlier.
Yeah.
But I found out that the Belmont Stake Justified's jockey got paid. They split the. Well, how much was it? $1.5 million total purse was, and the winner took $800,000 home. and the jockey got, I believe it was 15% of that, which is about $80,000. I think it's 10%. He earned $80,000 to ride that horse around for 3 minutes. But
He earned it.
he earned it. But at the same time,
The horse earned it.
he's the oldest jockey in history, 53 years old,
Watch it.
to win the Triple Crown, to win the Preakness, to win Kentucky Derby and the Belmont. So
He's a cute little guy. Little guy, I bet. Go ahead.
So he deserves his cuteness money. So
Yeah.
I'm sure he's got other things that went along with that, because as you know, it was a full-time job for him to ride this horse, and what a job he did. He did a great job, and he kept himself spiritually um, with that horse the whole entire time. He loved that horse. You could tell. He talked to it. You could see them. They were just a perfect team around that track. They
Beautiful
just
horse.
he said it so elegantly the other day, or yesterday, when he said that horse just took off, and I just felt it, and I knew I didn't have to do anything. He rode it. He floated. He felt all the other horses coming around, and all of a sudden you can feel him. It's like pushing the gas pedal just a little bit more, just to tease him. And then when he turned that corner, he says, all of a sudden he said, I almost felt like I was falling out off the back end of that horse, because he just picked it up, man. I was like,
I've been there.
He says you could hear it whistling through the helmet. And he says
I hear music. No.
She hears a lot of things, but nothing like this guy did. I mean, when he felt nothing, and all you could hear was the crowd screaming, and you couldn't hear the breath of the horse behind him or the hooves.
Yeah.
He said it just went silent.
Ooh.
He said it was
really?
He said it was the most surreal thing. Him and the horse. He said he felt everybody in his family that's ever been in his life interacting. He said they were all right there. He said,
wow.
He said it was
like a near-death experience.
He said it was the most spiritual thing I've ever felt. He said,
oh wow.
He said he felt that horse's heartbeat every minute. It was pretty cool. Well,
I'd like to see that.
Yeah, we'll have to pull that up. It's a great interview.
Sounds like it.
Sure
and then the other guy, the loser, is crying foul play.
Oh, why?
He's being a sore loser.
Well,
I don't know.
Nobody always.
I glanced at it, but I didn't.
Nobody always wins a horse race.
They all can't be winners out of 10.
No, I mean this guy. This horse was what do they call it? A mortal or a prodigy or what it was? I forget the name, how they said it around the track. It was amazing. But that was awesome. A lot of fun. I'm glad we were able to watch it for a few moments.
You were really good.
I was trying to, but I couldn't do it. I couldn't hold on to it.
You did?
I couldn't hold on to it. I mean, I'd have to have the microphone hooked up so I could hear myself, and everything else was blocked out.
We tried to get one. There's just not anyone anywhere around here that sells anything that we need.
Well, no, we're going to hook up the other one, and we'll hook the mic back up.
I'm going to find that about what they said. Let's see. About the sore loser here.
Oh, really? It's really actually on there.
Yeah.
Yeah, pull it closer here.
Okay, losing owner calls for investigation into tactics used during race.
Let's see what this says.
Carrot and the stick. No. I think he just is a sore loser.
Oh, what's wrong with the thing here?
I don't know. It's special. It's it must have a virus. It did come up saying it had a virus, and I thought I could.
We don't have a virus. This is what you have is going on here. So
failure to communicate.
Yeah.
It really is.
It says Mike Repole, co-owner of this is going to be annoying. When you're trying to look up stuff and to be able to be interesting, you can't be interesting because of the fact that
it won't work.
Yeah, it's just.
Next time, what we can do is we put that on camera, and then use yours to look stuff up with.
Well, it probably do the same damn thing.
No, because this is.
Okay, so what we're gonna do? Dump. Wait. Don't touch it.
I don't want it. It's still. Excuse me.
It should be saying that flag as inappropriate. That's unbelievable. 'Cause we just want
Well, at
to
least you changed my
permission
screensaver
details.
finally.
We want to do. So
Yeah, it's
yeah, there's something.
it's sick.
We're gonna disable this. So. Done it. Sorry about that.
It's disabled. It's one of the disabled.
Yes. This
Well,
is.
yeah. What else did I find? Oh, well, De Niro at the Tony Awards again. Where was it last
What
time?
did it say?
De Niro at Tony Awards. It's no longer down with Trump. It's F Trump.
Uh-huh.
F Trump.
Really? Is he hating him that bad?
Yeah, and I can't. Yeah, he really is. Well, remember when the Academy Awards didn't he do the same thing?
Yeah.
And they blasted him for it, though.
Well, I mean,
the media blasted him for it, and here he gets a standing O.
Well,
I don't understand that.
I don't either. I don't know what's going on with this public anymore. It's just absolutely.
They
sickening.
don't either. You know, I think it's like everybody like the whole bullying thing.
Oh.
They just go with the flow of whoever says what, and they agree and go forward with it. I mean, it's I don't know.
It's just it's mind-boggling that, well, look how fast our society is changing, and the way that everybody's really thinking that this guy that's our president of the United States is going to actually hurt us so badly, and you know, and he's actually trying to create a whole bunch of peace and world order because we have been the biggest piggy bank to everybody, and you know what? He's not putting up with it anymore, and these people are pretty pissed off about it. And well, you know what?
It's like, well, when you take advantage of somebody, screw me once, screw you. You screw me twice, screw me. Shame on you.
Yeah.
Screw me once, shame on you. Screw me twice, shame on me.
Right. I just don't understand why they get so pissed. I mean, there's not that big. Look, we're trying to get some of the money back that you guys, you know, apparently owe us. We've been supporting countries for so long now
and
to make
cut off
these
the
things.
cash flow. People have a tendency to get pissed off about it.
Sure they do. I mean,
you know?
I mean, I'd get pissed off too, but at the same time, you know,
I'm not saying that
they're
right. I'm just
expecting
saying
this
that's
they're expecting this all the time.
well,
like,
and you know what they say about expectations. They always get us in expectations.
Right. Well, I agree with you. I mean,
Get us in trouble.
it can real quick.
You expect a tip, you don't get it. You expect some snuggling or like someone to pay off a debt, and you don't get it. And no.
Good gosh, Miss Molly.
It was just too easy.
That was way too easy. That was way too easy. Well, some people are easy.
Yeah, some are.
Mm-hmm.
I've never been accused of that.
Oh, whatever.
I'm not. I haven't.
I don't know. I mean, you were sitting around thinking about a business.
Well, yeah,
That
but
would be pretty easy.
I guess it would be.
Yeah, I mean,
It
like
was a
now, all of a
joke.
sudden, I'm going to start seeing the word easy.
Oh, there it is.
Well,
About that.
it'll come up several times.
Well, it's like that effort. Is it State Farm?
Yeah.
Or Allstate? And you know they say, yeah. I heard it the other day or today even again about how most accidents do you know that most accidents happen within 5 miles of your home? Well, where are you most of the time? Okay, so they're going to give you extra insurance, and it's a special kind of insurance so that you're aware that most of these things happen within 5 miles of your home. And you know, I'm like, you're kidding, right?
I think about it. We've seen so many accidents right in front of our place, and those people are a long way from home.
Yeah. But I mean, logically, where are you most of the time?
Right.
Typically. Well, that's why. So you get extra insurance for like the 5 mile radius of diameter surrounding your home. I mean,
Yes. I mean, I don't know. I mean, that's interesting. I mean, it's a good question. Who determines
call 'em and
that?
see.
Who determines that?
I think it's the spokesperson for Allstate, that black guy that has the deep voice. I think he probably lets you know all about it.
Indeed.
Yes.
Is this what you open up with every time?
No. Right
go right
there,
here?
whatever that is.
That's interesting because you don't need to be doing that. No wonder
It's
why.
just the way it was set up.
Well,
House cleaning service.
Well, it's right here.
Well, it was the way it was given to me. It was set up like that, so I
Okay.
didn't want, it wasn't broken, so I didn't want to fix it.
Well, it's broken
Imagine
now.
that. Well, yeah, it is broken now. When she dropped it, a couple, no, just once.
Well, I mean, yeah, but I think I'm gonna make this a lot easier for you.
Oh, good. I like
Yeah.
easier. I mean, who likes
She's
complications?
didn't she just kind of like contradict herself there?
Well, I'm not easy, but I like easier things. I can be with the right person.
I get you. See how easy that was? Watch, I'll just look at her. She melts.
Swing.
Get your hands under the table, up on top of the table. Hands up.
You think he's just smiling because he's happy? Where were my hands?
Quit it. It's over. That's my pocket. There's no money in there.
What is that?
I put all the pennies up in the jar. Oh,
Is it a
Lord.
banana?
No, it's not.
Oh, they're
It's
over
right
there on
there.
the table. Okay.
Potassium, by the way. So anyway, we were trying to get to the Chamber of Commerce, and so I wanted to give
There's
people
nothing going on.
Yes, there is. Chamber.
Oh, good luck. You'll fill up each section is.
You'll see how this works.
I did.
Some people have to be learned. If not with this stupid one. Look, we were trying to look up some.
Interesting things that are happening.
No, we were trying.
What?
We were trying to look up some. I think it was Anthony Bourdain or whomever. Whomever.
Kate Spade?
Yeah, something like that. And all of a sudden, Wall Street Journal came up and wanted me to subscribe and pay like $79 a year, and I'm like, I just want to read this one section.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
a great story. Then it's just like it
You
wouldn't let me
can't
in.
read it.
Anyway, I just I don't understand that. So I broke out her credit card. No,
That's where
don't
that
ever
came
do
from.
that. Ever do that.
What? Credit card over the phone? Over the internet?
Over the internet.
Or the phone?
I don't even do it in the bag. Just next thing you know, they're going to be repeating everything. Repeaters.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, this is what you need to do right here. I get it now. I don't know how you got it.
It's what? It's
How do you have
59 degrees in New York City.
How do you have your thing set up, your location set up in New York?
I didn't. It's spastic. It's got its own mind. It just did that.
Unbelievable.
I did not put New York in there. Why would I put? Who cares?
I don't know. I mean, I'm not going to ask.
I met some people from New York today, though, in the line at Walmart. And I remember standing there in the return line. You know,
Of course you did.
Of course I did. Well, there's 6 people. It's like 6 deep, and so
They were like 60?
consequently, no, the 6 people in front of me. I was like the 6th person, 6 deep.
Oh, 6 deep.
Yes, and we started talking about where are you from, and that and the other, and they're from New York, and I said, I'm originally from Tennessee, and you know, and y'all,
Yada, yada, yada.
yeah, and hair color and all
Oh,
kinds
hair
of-
color.
yeah, we talking, you know, and these poor people are standing around me in line are going, oh God,
Is that same lady? Wasn't she in here like 3 hours ago? Yeah, I had to let her out the back, out the door. She couldn't get out of her car. She had her hand out the back door. I said,
Oh,
"Lady."
that's so bad.
we bought a.
No, those were different people.
We're not cheap people, but this time we were. Our friends bought a car for like $400, and we're
We're
like,
grateful to have it.
yeah, it's like a. I mean, punch around car.
It's an Accord. It's a
Yeah,
nice,
it's a-
Hondas are nice.
Yeah, actually, it's a nice car for $400.
Yes, the price was right.
Unfortunately, the driver's side door does not open, nor
From
does
the
the
outside.
from the outside, nor does the window roll down.
Or from the inside it doesn't, I'm sorry.
Either.
The door does not open from the inside. You can open it from the outside, but you can't open it from the inside. So you have to roll the back window down, and those of us have really long arms. It helps, you know, and then kind of lean the seat all the way back. You have to reach over like this and reach around and open the door, or you can crawl over the seat and get out the other side and go around that way.
This is on my honey-do list.
Yeah. So I'm at the store today, and I'm backed up in,
shit.
in my car seat, and I'm like this. I'm reaching. This lady was like, "Let me help you." I was like,
Shirley goes, I think I can do it.
I did it the first time, but then the second time, I she helped. And I was
Did you
like,
get her name?
No, They were nice too, though. And I said, well, if I bother you when we leave, I'm sorry, but I have to have my brights on, so I hope I don't flash you too bad. I said, it's a nice little car, it gets me around, but it does have issues. Yeah.
Don't worry, I'll follow you and I'll harass you.
That's it. Like, no, let us go, please.
Take her. Please go away, lady.
No, those New York people are really nice.
Yeah.
I talked about moving around. She said, we're ex-military.
You said you get around? What?
They move around.
Julie.
I don't get around. I just.
You could. I've seen her in every room. It's amazing. Always in and out.
Like a half hour in each room.
Yeah.
That's all it takes.
Sometimes a little longer.
Depending on who's in there, yeah.
Kind of confusing when she comes out, she's a different person.
But really happy, huh? I go in pissed off and come out real happy.
Yeah.
It just depends on who's in there.
Did you just see that? Vince Vaughn got arrested for DUI.
Well,
Poor guy.
it happens to the best of us.
Well, I mean, he was happy that night. Come on. He's supposed to be a role model. Yeah, good mugshot, though, huh?
But resisting arrest.
Yeah, that really Vince Vaughn was arrested on suspicion of drunken driving and resisting arrest.
Suspicion.
Manhattan Beach. Posh.
He didn't do the breathalyzer.
I don't know. I'd love to see the video of it.
Because it's suspicion because he didn't do the breathalyzer.
But he looked happy.
And he's resisting arrest because he didn't do the breathalyzer.
Okay, the Wedding Crasher star.
That's the best mugshot I've seen of anybody.
Yeah, he looks good for a celebrity. I mean, he had no makeup on or whatever. I really don't know. I mean, I used to have to put on all kinds of makeup because it was so popular one day. Anyway.
Well, you were.
Yeah, right. Okay, so Vince Vaughn was serious, man. This is so annoying.
Check your phone. Can you do it on your phone? No, you can't because.
Yeah, I can. I mean, what the hell happened here? I don't even know how you got into this. I'm gonna go this way then. Unbelievable.
Well, why is it not charging? Because we're using it.
I don't know. I mean,
it's charging 34%.
Yeah, see, you got all kinds of stuff going on here. I mean, I don't even know why background comes up.
Because you changed.
Yeah, but I mean,
screensaver.
It shouldn't just be up with an icon up there. Full notification reminders enabled. Let's just do this. Turn this little sucker off. Off.
Off with you. Off with your head.
That's right. Off. Where is it? Blah, blah, blah. I'm looking for notifications. Because this does.
Under N.
Yeah. I don't see it.
Skype, I've not done. Well, I guess we're kind of doing that now. That's what we did during an interview with Crimson.
Yeah.
Crimson Fantasy. It was like a Skype.
It was definitely a shot. It was definitely. Okay.
It's just really strange.
Turn that off like that, and then turn this one on. Let's see. You know, we were talking to these people.
Donate to the facelift, ladies.
Okay. So,
plastic surgery.
No, shouldn't do it. No. You see.
There you go.
The Wedding Crasher star was arrested in Hermosa Beach, and in Los Angeles County around 12:30 a.m. after being stopped at a sobriety checkpoint. Manhattan Beach police said a mugshot released Sunday showed that the actor giving a slight smile to the camera. Another passenger was inside the vehicle. Vaughn was driving, according to the Hollywood reported. The passenger, who was not identified, was arrested on a public intoxication. Well, how did he get? Why did he get out of the car?
He didn't necessarily have to, did he?
No, I mean, whatever.
He wasn't driving, but he was. Do you have to get out of the car to be?
In public? Yeah, you're in a car and you're in public. Okay, so anyway, that didn't work out to go well.
Well, he was drunk. He wasn't thinking right, so he got out.
Yeah, but I mean, he was just getting a ride from a drunk driver. He thought the other guy was sober. This wasn't his fault. So the 48-year-old actor is best known for all his roles in the comedies like Dodgeball and Wedding Crasher, but has landed more dramatic roles in recent years, such as the Joel Sargent, the Oscar-winning Hacksaw Ridge. That was a good movie. Vaughn also had a run-in with the police in 2001 when he was arrested after a bar brawl in Wilmington, North Carolina. Actor Steve
Buscemi.
Buscemi was also stabbed in the incident.
Wait, Vaughn was arrested on suspicion. Okay.
Vaughn faced an assault charge that was later dropped. A spokesman for Vaughn did not comment on Sunday's arrest to the Associated Press. So that was done by the Associated Press. Well, you know what, man? He should be in. Oh well.
But it's suspicion, right?
It's human.
Which means they didn't do blood work.
Yeah.
They can't. I bet he gets out of that. He didn't breathe. They have no proof. They have like their word
They
against
found
his.
him not alive.
Huh?
He didn't breathe at all. He was not alive.
No, he didn't do the breath. See, because if it's suspicion, then he did. They don't have any proof.
Yeah. Look at
So
that.
this, yeah,
He'll write one big fat check.
probably.
And still have this same smile.
I, I bet you. Suspicion of driving under the influence. And if he was, they would have taken him.
Yeah.
Maybe he passed the field sobriety, and they didn't. But he didn't breathe, so they can't prove.
Yeah.
But they let him go.
They let him go. It's so not. We are going to fix this evening, somehow, some way.
I can't believe our friend got away with that. Or our friend, our acquaintance, got away with his wreck the other day.
Yeah. I can't either. I just don't believe the story, honestly.
Yeah, well, yeah, there is that.
Yeah, I mean, it's really not hard
Nothing
to.
of what you see and nothing what you hear happens.
Yeah.
Less than that with him.
Yeah, I mean, there's a.
I'll be back. Yeah, right.
3 days later. I crashed a car.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't get a ticket, but I lost my driver's license. What? What are you talking about?
Yeah, the sequence of events don't fly.
They don't. They don't. They sure
A
don't.
request for was not immediately returned. Son of Anarchy Star Sons. Gosh.
David Spade
is
speaks
going
out about
on?
sister-in-law Kate's death. Caroline Kennedy's son.
Looks exactly like JFK Jr.
Yeah.
Well, let's see. Maybe not. I forgot what we're dealing with.
Okay.
Yeah, Johnny Depp. Looks so good. Looks like chemo.
Where?
I was going to read that the other night.
I like his hat. Fugly.
He was doing a tour with his band called, what are they called? Vampires? Hollywood Vampires. And he was overseas, and they said he was really rough, like he was sick. His fans were saying he was sick.
I'm sure it is.
Well, I mean, yeah, if they're Hollywood vampires, they're probably up all night, drinking blood, and then they have to do concerts the next day. I mean, no wonder he looks like that.
That's why I said inside Johnny Depp's dramatic transformation.
Yes.
This is the reason why he's getting ready to get into a role. He is a strange dude.
Is he?
Yeah, it's definitely strange. Is there something seriously wrong with Johnny Depp? It's a question that's had the internet buzz since photos from his summer 2018 tour with the Hollywood Vampires turned up online, showing that A-lister looking noticeably and
more frail than usual.
frailer than usual.
Looks like he's taking chemo.
The tribute band was formed in 2015 by Depp, Alice Cooper, and Aerosmith guitarist Joe Perry with the purpose of honoring the music of rock stars who died from excess during the heavy days of the 1970s. The name is delivered. The name is
Maybe if you keep moving it won't go away.
derived from a drinking club that Cooper used to attend back in the day. I never done a cover record, so I said, I'd like to do one in honor of all our dead drunk friends, the guys that we used to drink with. That
are now gone.
That are now gone. Cooper told Rolling Stones the nature of the band's information led many to assume that the heavy drinking, something Depp is allegedly no stranger to, on tour had left the actor looking worse for wear. But could it be more than that? Let's just take a look at that potential reason behind Depp's dramatic transformation. And let's do that.
If the tablet will let us.
Oh, I'm just going to go next. That's horrible. You got to visit all that stuff.
But I like your idea. I think that's plausible. I'd rather it be that than, because I like him. I don't know why.
Well, he always transforms. I mean,
He's not right. He does. He's all kinds of different roles. You're right.
Yeah.
What was that one about the mirror? Broken mirror or something? He was in a cabin. He was really like an author of a really strange movie.
Oh, yeah. No, he's with the books. Yeah.
Yeah, he's multifaceted instead of just typecast. Because so many people are just. I mean, Hugh Grant is just typecast, and Kate Hudson is typecast, and Sandra Bullock a little bit, not so much, but he can play anything. It's like Edward Norton. He's about my favorite because he can do everything from the Hulk to you know, the guy in Primal Fear to the actor that worked with Ben Stiller, and he was a priest, and Ben Stiller was the rabbi. Did you see that?
Mhm.
That was a good movie too. He's just versatile.
Yeah, he's pretty darn good.
And I hear nominate him for an Academy.
There's so many stories. I know.
But I mean, I never really knew anything. Well, and plus, in Fight Club, that you can't talk about. It's like our show.
Yep.
We do this show, and we can't tell you about it. We have to kill you. It's Fight Club, Julie and Nicko.
You're not supposed to tell anybody.
Too late.
No.
Well, there's nobody listening, so it's okay.
You're right. We got one thumbs up, though.
It was mine.
I actually put the thumb up. Okay,
It's better than the middle finger.
So try now. Maybe this one.
Don't you think?
Yes, I did. I think it was very wise of you thinking that way.
I do too.
Okay, so we're gonna go back to this. And then, is drug abuse involved? Let's see here. Depp is currently being sued by. I know it will. Went through hell during an intolerable 2 years in his service. Eugene, are we reading the same thing? Oh yeah, a former officer with Los Angeles Police Department who looked after Depp's family for more than a decade. And
They had to be more than bodyguards.
Yeah.
They had to be like babysitters.
I guess so. And Miguel Sanchez claimed they were not paid for countless hours of overtime and deprived of breaks while working for Depp between April 2016 and January 2018. During that time, the guards reportedly witnessed the Pirates of the Caribbean star engaging in illegal activity.
Depends on what state you're in.
Yeah, they found themselves in situations that required more than what a bodyguard would be expected to do. The lawsuit claims, via the Daily Mahi, oftentimes they were forced to protect Depp from himself and his vices while in public, becoming caretakers for him. An incident at a local nightclub
That's a bodyguard, isn't it?
involved alerting Depp of a illegal substance visible on his face and person while preventing onlookers from noticing his condition. Not exactly the kind of thing you add to your line of linky-dink profile.
That's a bodyguard. You protect her, keep you out of harm, keep you from getting arrested, keep your image. That's what it should be in the job description. What are they complaining about? Oh, because I didn't get break. Yeah. Oh my gosh. When?
Well,
were they getting $100,000?
I don't know. Let's look it up. We'll find out. Sanchez, we'll check it out.
Quit your bitching.
Bodyguards Ariel and Sanchez described the life on Depp's Hollywood Hills compound as toxic in their lawsuit, alleging that it had become a dangerous place to work. They claim to have witnessed some truly shocking behavior during their shifts, including an incident in which another member of Depp's security team accidentally shot himself. Reported the Daily Mail. Sanchez, whose primary detail was to the protection of Depp's children, was more often than not the primary caretaker for Depp's minor children who lived off of Depp's compound in a separate home alone. The lawsuit alleges, worse yet, Sanchez was told to give into every whim of Depp's children and worried he would lose his job if he did not comply with their demands. Oh. Sounds like a whole bunch of little spoiled shits.
That's what I was thinking. But what's that they were saying about he saw what during the shifts? Witnessed some truly shocking behavior.
Yeah.
Well, we've seen some truly shocking behavior from our folks.
No, we don't get paid shit for it.
I know, we don't get breaks either, so quit your bitching. You make a lot more money than we do.
Yeah, I was going to say it right here. As one of the industry's highest paid actors, Depp was used to a high rolling lifestyle. But according to the Hollywood Reporter, his spendings reached crisis point in 2012, with monthly bills reaching $2 million a month. Unbelievable.
What?
When his accountant and business manager, Joel Mandel brought this to Depp's attention. He was allegedly fired.
Don't tell me. I don't want
Without
to
a
know.
fire sale,
Ignorance is bliss.
Depp would never be able to meet his obligations. Note, the payments on his portfolio of real estate around the world, not the impulse purchases such as a 3 Lenore Finney painting he had bought from a Manhattan gallery, not the $3.6 million he paid annually for his 40-person staff, not the $350,000. Well, those people are getting paid pretty good.
That's what I'm saying.
350.
And they're complaining because they don't get a break.
Yeah, not the
Take the money.
$350,000 he laid out each month to maintain his 156-foot yacht, and not the hundreds of thousands of dollars he paid to sustain his ex-partner Vanessa Paradis and their children Lily Rose and Jack. Depp launched a $25 million lawsuit in 2017 against Mandel and his TMG group for negligence and fraud, claiming they pocketed millions in contingent fees without his consent. TMG countersued, claiming Depp and Depp alone is fully responsible for any financial turmoil he finds himself in today.
Well, the more we make, I guess it's true. The more we make, the more we spend.
Yeah, I mean, shit.
I did.
We gotta quit collecting all those damn pennies if we're spending way too many pennies every 5 people. It's like inflation on the pennies, like penny on the penny.
Who was it? Crimson, not Crimson. TDM's son was picking up a penny.
Oh, yeah.
I said, I do that all the time.
No, you can't be doing that.
I had 3,200. Those are all pennies, right? I had 3,200 pennies one time.
There's a tax for that. It's a half a penny.
Half a cent. Your 2 cents worth? Your half a cent worth?
No, half a cent worth, yeah. That's a good conversation to have. 3,200 pennies. Yeah. I can't believe we counted them twice.
I was bored. Need something to do. Let's see, what else is going on?
She was just trying to clean up the pennies.
I didn't really have the whole lot of time.
So I want to find out what Mendez, what was his?
What?
Mendez?
What about him?
Okay, I'm going to put it like this.
I think he was spoiled and
No, so we don't have a...
It's not charging.
That's okay.
That's why it's having such a problem. It's not even charging.
No, it's okay.
It's not plugged in.
It's okay. It's just my eczema. Well, you got to plug it in.
Oh, I thought it was plugged into this. It's plugged into something.
Oh, there we go. There we go.
Yeah, it's plugged into the wall.
Okay.
Or the other power cord, but I don't think it's turned on. That would be why.
DEPP.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh, it says he was arrested on DUI. It doesn't say suspicion there. It says, well, that's fake news then.
Yeah.
It's not
Something like that.
I can't turn this off because, well, it's not on. I don't know. I'm afraid if I do, I'm gonna like mess everything up. The TV will, go down and all that. Sue for unpaid wages.
$25 million. It's a pretty good paycheck. A year to be his bodyguard? How would you?
Well, that's why he's broke, because he pays these people too much, or doesn't pay them.
I mean,
Johnny Depp sued back on exposing them to illegal substances. Well, really, what did you think you were getting into?
Come on, really?
Exposing them.
Yeah, they're exposed.
They saw it.
Like
oh my gosh.
Like a bra coming off a boob.
Yeah.
That's exposure. I don't know. That just doesn't make any sense to me.
That's a flirty look, don't you think?
Oh, what a flirty look? Yeah.
It's like a flirty look.
Best wife Amber Heard filed for divorce in Mexico. Well, they didn't last long.
What? How long?
18 months. Wow. Well, I mean, it would be kind of an interesting person to be married to, I guess, that was always changing character all the time. And not paying the bills.
Yeah. You never know who you were married to.
Yeah, I mean, come home and she's not the same or he's not the same person. Like next thing you know, he's a pirate.
Yeah, or an author, or that would be like that would be interesting.
Or
Like multiple
or a drug
personality.
dealer, or something like that.
Hmm.
I don't
Who
know.
do we have today? I get that with you.
Me? You get that with me?
Sometimes. Who are you and what have you done with Nicko?
Oh, yeah, that's what
I
I'm
haven't
trying
known
to
to say
understand.
that.
Sometimes when, no, I only changed because you've changed. See, she's got it all wrong. I'm not the problem. She's the problem.
I usually am.
Oh, I just go, oh shit, man. So I walk in the room, it's quiet, and you hear, and I know two things. When she does that, I say, okay, is there something we need to talk about? Honey, can you hear me? Everything okay? Yes, I'm not happy, joy, and everything for you.
But I'm not in a good enough mood for you. What?
Yeah. I'm like, no.
You want me to be happy all the time?
I'm just asking. You want to talk about something? You need to get something off your chest?
I don't have a chest.
I don't like it because there's dog shit all over the floor. There's people. If we don't get paid, I'm going to go out there and tell them 2 o'clock check-in time. I said it'll be okay, honey. Let me give you a kiss. It's only dog shit. No, it's not. It's just bedded in the ground. I hate it. And then I realized it's time for me to exit stage.
Yes.
Left.
Sometimes it's best to do that.
That's right.
Just kind of disappear quietly.
It's a lot easier to work with her when we're slower. Like, when we have like 4 or 5 rooms, it's so much more fun.
Yeah.
When you're looking at the daunting 20 rooms, it's an unbelievable task to do.
Well, it's not unbelievable.
When you have
to
do it with her.
Oh, therein lies the rub.
Katie barred the door.
They don't pay you hazard pay for that?
No, see, that's what I'm getting screwed on.
You need to talk to your boss about that. You deserve hazard pay.
Should I talk to you?
No. Mr. Stephen.
Should we protest?
Yeah, you deserve hazard pay.
Well, yeah.
People grabbing your butt during the middle of the day.
That's sexual harassment pay. And then hazard pay is what's stupid.
Well, we talked about the butt squeeze. How there's the grope. The
grope, the squeeze,
the squeeze, the pinch,
the sniff, the rub.
Watch where you're squeezing.
The flick. The punch, the pat.
I like the grope.
Yeah, the cradle.
That's it. That's better. It's more. It sounds nicer. Cradle sounds nicer than groping.
That's right. Well, listen, we've gone over and above for this week on this
groping
subject.
No, we haven't.
That's why we're gonna have a chat here in a second.
Oh, are we?
Because we're gonna end the show here.
Are we?
Yeah. We actually made it in an hour.
Did we?
1 o'clock in the morning in Panama City Beach, Florida. Everybody.
So I can grope later. This poor man, do you see what he
Where
has
is my bodyguard when I need it? I mean, I got a couple pennies.
Johnny Depp's got a couple you can use. He's not using them.
Anyway, we're going to go ahead and close this show, please.
Okay.
All right. For anybody that's watched this for a few moments, and the ones that are going to, if you make it to the end, we did, you can. So
we did?
Yeah, it's an hour and 3 minutes of counting. We're still trying to close it. But, no, it's great. But we're live again once more. TDM brought us up. I don't even know how to put it, but TDM is a great guy. He's sponsored us and he's
supported us.
He's dragging us along with the support from
Kicking
him.
And screaming.
And the ones that have subscribed to us, that's helpful. We'd love to. We're going to be doing a couple more things.
It makes us feel good when y'all subscribe.
That's right. We're going to do some things next month when we have a little bit more time, when we are able to finish out writing some scripts and putting some scripts together to do live theater radio from the 40s, 50s, and our present time. So anyway, again,
when life slows down.
When life slows down, I think that's going to be the new name for the title of each episode.
I think
you need to write that down. Good job.
Am.
So there she goes. Go run. So I'll finish this out. It's live again, Panama City Beach, Florida. Thanks for all our friends that came down and the ones that are going home tomorrow. Please go home safely. Remember, be careful around others. Be aware of what's going on.
Make the other guy watch out for you.
Go down to realnigganews.com. Check out the articles. Give an email out.
Do it.
Don't forget to ring the bell. Subscribe to us one more time or whatever you have to do. And here we are. Thanks, everybody. We'll see you on...
Yeah. Good night.
Good night.
Thank you. You can ring my bell.